Yo, what's going on? My name is Joseph.ech, architectural designer and creator, and you're watching Life of Designer on IGTV. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Life of Designer podcast. I'm Joseph.ech. Man. So this is episode 1. Let's see. Today, what we're going to be talking about is starting off as a designer. Basically go through everything that I'm kind of going through right now and get your perspective and see what you're going through. Sorry, that's my dog. Anyway, like I said, starting off as a designer, getting your footing wherever you are. So I recently just moved to San Antonio, Texas from Providence, Rhode Island. I graduated, and literally the week after, took a road trip down to Texas, went home to Houston for a little while, spent some time with my family, hung out, went apartment hunting, something that should have been done sooner, but with finishing my thesis and graduating, it was really tough to even make the time to contact people that would be willing to listen to me. That was challenging. It was pretty challenging. So coming back home to Houston, being here for about a week, and then traveling up to San Antonio. I traveled up here about 2 times, and then contacted as many realtors as I could, got into touch with as many appointments that I can see for apartments, houses, whatever it was, and finally found an apartment. Got everything figured out. Then this next week after, moved in. So now I've officially been here in this apartment for a little over a week, almost 2 weeks now. And it's pretty cool. I've got everything around me. It's great. I've got the grocery stores, got Walmart, got McDonald's, got Sonic, everything you can imagine, which is great. But there aren't any architecture firms around me nearby. All of them are in downtown San Antonio, of course, which isn't a problem because downtown San Antonio is only maybe a 15-minute drive away. So I'm just getting established, right? I'm just getting my foot here, trying to figure out what it is that I want to do. But the other thing is, these last 2 weeks, while I was moving in and everything, I've been trying to apply to every firm that I can come across. Even on the road trip down here, I was working on my cover letter. I was doing all that work, trying to get everything prepared so that once I reach San Antonio or even reach Texas, I could start sending everything out that I could, that I should have been sending out before, and in hopes that I would get responses. So like I said, 2 weeks later, I'm finally here. Within this last week and a half since I've moved into this apartment, I've heard back from about 3 different architecture companies. One of them said they're not hiring. Another one gave me an interview, and then another one, what was the other one? I don't remember, but I obviously don't have a job and an interview with them, so maybe they just emailed me asking for more information. But anyway, so I'm trying to take all those steps, right? Applying, going on interviews. So yeah, I went on this interview this last week on Tuesday. This was actually one of the top firms that I want to work for. But the thing is I sent out my application to everybody, not necessarily people that were just hiring, because when I was looking at the hiring boards and everything online, there were only about 3 firms that were actually hiring for architectural designers right now, which is kind of tough. So I decided to just Google every single architect there is in San Antonio and sent my application out, sent them my portfolio and my resume and cover letter in hopes that they would respond. They weren't hiring. They said that they weren't hiring. Yeah. Anyway, so I got this interview. It was great, right? Got prepared. I was like, crap, what am I going to wear? This firm isn't a big corporate dress up kind of firm. It's more casual. It's really small. They're interdisciplinary, doing a lot of things from products to architecture to adaptive reuse, all that kind of work, all the kind of stuff that I love to do. It's like, do I wear my khakis? Do I wear some jeans? Do I wear my boots? Do I wear a button down? Is it untucked, tucked in? I end up showing up, met with the architect, met with some of the other designers, and it was exactly what I expected. Super chill, great environment. I loved it. Now, this firm wasn't actually hiring an architectural designer. They're not hiring an architectural designer at the moment. Sorry, that's my dog playing with a water bottle. Anyway, they are hiring a senior architect or a senior designer, which I definitely am not. I have some experience working internships and stuff, but not anywhere near enough to be able to take on a full project from start to finish. And a lot of us don't, and so that's the problem. So you kind of have to make yourself available to be able to get any kind of job that they might not be hiring for, What did I write down right here? Interview for a position that doesn't exist yet. People keep saying that San Antonio is on the rise. All these cities are booming with jobs and looking to get more buildings made and everything. But what if they're not hiring as much in your city? Then what do you do? It's kind of tough, right? So basically, you're trying to apply for a job that doesn't exist yet. You need to get your foot in there, try to win them over somehow, and convince them that they need you as a designer. So that's kind of what I was doing. And the architect told me, he was like, hey, you know what? I'm not really hiring for someone with what your skill set is. You have great skills, but I'm not hiring for that. But I will let you know because we do have a lot of projects coming in, and there are projects where we will need more designers. So I don't know. I'm kind of left up in the air right now, and I'm not sure what's happening. Am I going to get the job? Am I going to get a call back? Do I get another interview? I don't know. But at least I got an interview that first time, and I was able to sit down and speak with this architect, and that's a step forward in the right direction. And so yeah. So basically right now I'm sitting here recording. It's Friday, and I'm going broke. Don't have a job yet. But it's all right because I'm trying to get there, right? I'm trying. And I hope you guys are too. So how much time should we let go by after hearing from someone or not hearing from someone? I sent out another application, or sent out my portfolio and resume to another architect right now that I sent stuff to them a month ago, and they never responded. So, I updated my resume a little bit, changed my address. Maybe that's what it was. It still had the Providence address. Sent them a different portfolio that I put together with different projects in there that might cater to their specific style a little better. And hopefully I hear back from them this week, this coming week. I don't know. But how much time should we let go by before we contact them again? Not necessarily following up, because I know some places you can't follow up. Some of the places that I did apply to are companies where your application is all through this form they have to fill out online, not necessarily emailing and contacting someone. So how do you follow up with them? What do you do? Do you just stalk someone in HR on LinkedIn and see what you can find? I don't know. So that's what I'm asking you guys. How much time should we let go by? The other question is, what does your portfolio, resume, and cover letter consist of? How many projects do you have in your portfolio? The portfolio that I sent out today has 5 projects in total, each one varying in scale. Something from designing a chair to doing an interior wall installation to creating an adaptive reuse building to a complete new architectural building. All those have changed in scale. They show that I'm able to tackle these different challenges. And that's kind of what I put in my cover letter and in my resume, and the email that I sent to them was, hey, you know what? I have this experience. I've done these types of projects before in school, and I'm comfortable with them, and that's why I'm showing them to you, because I'm proud of that work. So what is it for you guys? What do you have in your packet that you send out? How many projects do you put in your portfolio? What does your cover letter look like? Do you talk about something specific? Do you just talk about yourself? Is it, what is it that you do? Is it integrated into your portfolio? I'm not sure. I want to hear your thoughts on that, guys. And the last question is, where are you looking for jobs? You can hunt down people on LinkedIn, Indeed, these online websites, which are great. I've even looked on Craigslist, found a couple people on Craigslist that were hiring. Now, some of them might be a little sketchy, but they're on there sometimes. And I've contacted a couple people, haven't had any response from them. Granted, I'm sure they probably already hired someone by the time that I emailed them, because it is Craigslist. I don't know, but that's kind of difficult because you don't have an actual email to contact them. You contact them through like a third-party email, like a Craigslist email, and it's just all kind of weird, you know? It's not, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, those 3 questions. How much time should we let go by after we send them our work? What does your portfolio, resume, cover letter consist of? What is that package like? Is it physical or is it all digital? And where are you guys looking for jobs? Answer those questions for me, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Keep up with my videos. Hopefully I can reach every week, every Friday, upload a new video for you guys, and keep you updated on my life as a designer, life of a designer, guys. What is your life of a designer? What is next? I'm kind of taking you through everything that's happening to me right now, and I want to know what's happening with you guys. Leave your answers and questions below, and I'll answer them next week. And keep hustling, keep creating. That's the life of a designer. See you guys next time. Peace.